I'm about to spoil the heck out of Doctor Strange, guys. What is going on, guys? I'm your host, Francis Beau. Welcome back to Movie Stalkers, and here is my spoilers review for Doctor Strange. I know that last week I did a non-spoilers review. I gave you guys a week so you guys can watch the film, so now we're going to spoil the heck out of Doctor Strange right now. And I just came back from seeing Arrival, so you'll be seeing a review for that also. But I'm going to publish this tonight, which is Saturday, and on Sunday I will do my movie review for Arrival. So let's get down to our spoilerific details about Doctor Strange. So there's not a whole lot of spoilers that I can really talk about, honestly, because there's not a whole lot of stuff that is really spoilerific in terms of the film. It's just small little bits that they put that are spoilerific. So the first thing that I want to discuss with you guys is, of course, that the Eye of Agamotto, or whatever they call it, is in fact an Infinity Stone. It is in fact the Time Stone. And it's really, really cool to see that. I kind of suspected that it was the Infinity Stone because there's a part where they don't mention that it's Infinity Stone, but like before they, pretty much flat out say Infinity Stone. Like they flat out say Infinity Stone in the film, but before they say that, Doctor Strange goes into this library of books and he basically learns a spell. And when he's learning the spell, he puts on the Eye of Agamotto, and then when he's doing the spell, the stone reveals itself. So I kind of suspected already there was an Infinity Stone, and they flat out say Infinity Stone literally in the film before it ends. So it's really cool to see that Doctor Strange has an Infinity Stone in his own little world. So it's really, really cool to see that. And Doctor Strange, of course, is going to play a huge element into Infinity War. If he has a Time Stone, it's going to bring a lot of new factors into the Infinity War movie. So really excited to see how that plays out. So that was really cool. The other thing that was really cool is I really liked this whole action scene that happens. There's this huge action scene that happens in the film where Doctor Strange has to fight the bad guy. I forgot the name of the bad guy. I'm sorry. I know it was played by Mike Mickelson, but I completely forgot the name of the villain itself. But I think it was like Cactus. I'm not sure. You guys correct me. But I know there was a huge scene that involved them, and there was a part where he's just bringing out spells and just whipping them around, and then he just throws them. There's this window section, and then all of a sudden he's transferring villains to a desert, a forest, and then it leads to a hospital, back to the hospital where he used to work as a surgeon. And it's just a huge scene, and I really, really loved that scene a lot. It was really, really well paced, and I just loved how long that scene went. So that was really, really cool. The other thing that I really liked, again, the visuals are absolutely amazing. I love the visuals that they used. The way they use the visuals is this whole scene where the city is just all trippy. It's just, there's a scene where they're literally a chase scene in the city, and I love it. I just love this whole chase scene because it's when basically the whole city just flips upside down. It just starts transforming. Get it? Transforming. It's so trippy. I really, really love that scene. So, really like the visuals. It's just, the visuals are what sold me on this movie. It's just really, really great in terms of visual effects. There's not really much else to say. The other thing that I did like is that there's a few Easter eggs that I caught. The Avengers Tower, that was pretty awesome. They had the Avengers Tower there, which is pretty sick. There's this, I don't know if this is considered an Easter egg, but I saw this, I'm not sure if anyone else did, but there's this part where Doctor Strange is literally casting a spell, and two shields come out, and then one of them, flickers out, and he's just, trying to, just bring it back up, but there's just one shield left. Is that supposed to be a Captain America Easter egg? I'm not sure, but that looked like a Captain America Easter egg to me, because he just, get it, one shield, and he's using that one shield. I don't know. Was that a Captain America Easter egg? You guys let me know. But I felt like that was a Captain America Easter egg. I also like the Easter egg of the Avengers. They literally just they're talking about certain things, and all of a sudden they just bring up the Avengers. Literally they just say the Avengers. So that Easter egg. And I don't know if this is also an Easter egg, but the movie is set in New York. So I don't know if this is supposed to be an Easter egg for the Avengers or Spider-Man, considering that, it's in New York. So that is pretty much it. I mean, there's not a whole lot of spoilers, but of course, we gotta talk about the after credits and the mid credits. So when they were, I'll say this, when we were going up to the mid credit scene, I have to admit, I thought we were gonna get Spider-Man because the movie is set in New York. Maybe Spider-Man. Like, I was thinking they have to set up Spider-Man. I mean, the next film, besides Guardians of the Galaxy, will be Spider-Man. So this would be a perfect time to set up Spider-Man. But it's not Spider-Man. It was Thor. It was Thor. And I love that Easter egg. It was really, really cool. You see him like chugging on beer and on root beer, and then all of a sudden he's down with it, and then it just comes right back up. And they're discussing about like Loki, and Doctor Strange says that he will help Thor. Now, does that mean that does that mean that Doctor Strange will be cameoing in Thor Ragnarok? I think this might have been a confirmation that we might see Doctor Strange in Thor Ragnarok. Hopefully we do, because that would be really, really sick if he does. And yeah, that was really, really cool. And finally, the last thing that I really want to discuss in terms of spoilers is the last after credit scene that we see, and that is Chiwetel Ejiofor, got Doctor Strange's sidekick throughout the film. You then find out that he is in fact the villain named Mordor, or Mordu. And if you guys don't know who Mordu is a Doctor Strange type of villain, and I guess this is where you learn his origins. Apparently, this is his origin story in Doctor Strange, and then the final result is him becoming a villain. So that's pretty cool that, friend turned villain type of thing, because it's really interesting, because another thing that I guess I could discuss is that the reason that he becomes a villain apparently is because the Ancient One, played by Tilda Swinton, which I still say is a great performance. I don't care if it's whitewashing. It's a pretty good performance. I like that she actually is taking energy from the Dark Realm. There's like apparently dimensions, and she is taking energy from the Dark Dimension, and Mordu is loyal to her. He is saying that there's absolutely no way that she is doing this, but then you find out that she is in fact taking energy from the Dark Dimension, and of course, because of that, she has to fight the villains, and she has to do all this, and of course she dies. I mean, you guys have to know that she was going to die. I saw a mile away that the Ancient One was going to die, but it's really nice to see that, that she had an arc. I like that they gave her like background, and that not all heroes are not all good people are always good. Some people have a dark side, and she did have a dark side because she was taking dark energy from the Dark Realm. And that also was one of the reasons that Mads Mikkelsen's character became a villain, because his villain thought that Tilda Swinton's character, the Ancient One, was evil, and he thought that he was doing the right thing. So, that type of aspect. And when Chiwetel Ejiofor, again, I can't pronounce his name, found out that the Ancient One is taking energy from the Dark Realm, that made him go bad. That made him turn evil, and now we have the character Mordu, who will be possibly appearing in Doctor Strange 2, which they did confirm will be happening. So, Mordu, I guess you can say, is like the Sinestro of this movie. He's pretty much like a Sinestro, character that just turns evil at the end, and that is pretty much it. I mean, again, I love Doctor Strange. I thought Doctor Strange was a really good movie. I still say this movie is an 8.5 out of 10 for me. If I have to see it a second time, it might go higher. But as of right now, Doctor Strange is a really, really good movie. I highly recommend you guys still go see it. And that's pretty much it for the spoiler section. If you guys have anything that you guys want to comment about Doctor Strange, leave it in the comment section below. And that's pretty much it. My next video will be a movie review for Arrival. And that'll be pretty much it for our, videos for this week. So, yeah. You guys let me know your thoughts on Doctor Strange and the spoilers and all that. And what do you guys think Doctor Strange will have an impact on for Infinity War and Thor Ragnarok? So, that's pretty much it for this spoilers review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, when these videos, blow out. See you next time. Peace.